Nobody here yet. Move those over there. Set my coffee down. Need a box cutter. Oh, I got one mic. Hey, who's first? Plywood. How you doing, buddy? Just got started. Open the box. Got a piece of walnut off of Facebook Marketplace. The same lady I got the walnut off, the live edge off the last time, and I couldn't use it for the shelf I had bought it for because it was a little cupped and a little bowed, which explained the price. But it did make a nice candy dish. My niece was pretty impressed with herself. Her little candy dish. Oh, that ain't bad. Looks like somebody had tried to have a go at it a little bit with something. Looked like somebody trying to Dremel on it a little bit through here. That's all right. That's nothing Mr. Cuts-all won't take care of. A little split there, but hey, $6. Nothing else. I can do a little something with it. And chainsaw marks there, and then looks like it split out when they tried to cut it. That's all right. A little cheap piece of wood. There's that. And then there's another piece. I like buying stuff from her because she puts these little scripture messages in her boxes. Things on earth grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Like that. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. She's nice. I don't know, some relative of hers has a little lumber business. They're just outside of Lebanon, Ohio, not too far from me. And every once in a while, since I bought that other piece, she will jump on and send me a message when she gets a little odd and end pieces. She does crafting of some sort, and I'm not sure if she's trying to carve or if her husband is trying to carve or what's the deal with that. But every once in a while she'll send me a little piece of wood, a few bucks, that's it. Hey Jesse, how you doing? Thanks for joining us again. 5 of you here and 3 likes. Man, I'm averaging better than 50%. That's pretty good. We're just getting back home. We've been in a hotel for a couple of days. We're having some work done on the house. And so they finished one part. So we didn't have the furnace on, and so we're back home. And then we've got to have some guys and do some drywall and stuff. So, it's all stuff I'm capable of doing, but Mrs. Soldier would like for it to get done sometime before the holidays, and I'm booked up. I took this long-term substitute teaching gig, and these 6th graders are a special bunch. Lots of attention seeking. Trying to stay dry. Good luck with that, Jesse. Plywood it does, but it also looks like, little aluminum carving ball burr that you get when you buy a Dremel, and it's in that basic set of bits. For carving aluminum, it's got real wide flutes on it, like a machining kind of a bit. almost like a ball mill. And so that's kind of what it looks like when you see it up close. Not only that, if there's a worm that can carve walnut, he's welcome to it. I don't want any of that action. Let's see, we got 6. Never mess with these controls. I wonder what they all do. See my luck, this thing will explode. Create highlight. Yeah, we'll do that sometime. I have no idea how to do it. Green screen, I don't need green screen. Lighting's okay. It's plenty bright in here. Once I took that light with the bad switch out of the rotation, I never had any more trouble. You hear me okay? What have you all been up to this week? Thanks, Jesse. Surprised the mics are still charged. Number 4, welcome very much. Thank you for your service. My pleasure. I love my country, but I've been questioning his leadership for 35 years. I don't care what brand of underwear they wear. They all need to be answering some hard questions for the people. Working on Christmas stuff. Hey, Jesse, anytime you want to share pictures, any of that stuff, do you have a channel? Or like, message me a link to your Facebook or whatever, wherever you put stuff. I would love to see your work. I don't think there's anybody in the little woodworking community here. Well, it's not little. There are lots of people doing woodworking on YouTube. But the guys I met, they're all very encouraging, and it's because of most of them that I even have a channel. I started about 9 years ago, posted 3 videos, and then had other things going on. I got sick for a while, and never did anything else with it until here a few weeks ago. Me either, Jesse, but we can all learn. Of course, it helps if you got a kid or a grandkid that's really into tech. I'm lucky in that I have one STEM graduate and one kid who she can do things with a computer I'd never figure out in a million years. Ava Crew. I don't know Ava Crew, but I know a bunch of cute crews around here. How you doing? Hey, James, it's Vinny. James, am I in trouble? Vinny, usually my mom calls me James when I'm in trouble. Well, see, this party's drawing the finest people. Thank you, Ava. I appreciate that. I'm trying to grow my channel, and every subscription counts. Where was I stationed? Stateside, places in Colorado and North Carolina. In Germany, I was around Bad Tolls. Spent a little time around Stuttgart, Anderson Barracks, and Dexheim. Plywood. No, it's you I'm talking about. Your problem is you're as ornery as I am. I could see us getting detention if we were in school. Hey, Kevin. Morning where you are? No? Not too far from Carson. Yeah, I spent my time there. What? Went to the field for a field problem, and we got a blizzard. We canceled the field exercise. We couldn't get out of the field. Sorry about that, Ava. Jim or James. Haven't been Jimmy since second grade. Mrs. Harner. Sorry about that, Ava. Anybody in Vikings live last night know who won the box? Black Forest. I think these kids made me sick. Nose been running. Don't catch a contact cold from the screen. Sorry, I was looking back in the chat. Something caught my eye, or I thought I saw somebody had asked a question, and I can't find it. So my spoon is coming along. I need to started smoothing it out and got all the machine marks out of the bowl, but I need to get back over to the sander and level off here, and then I need to taper this down a little bit, and then I need to kind of relax this a little bit, flatten it out, and then make it a little bit more gentle so it's more of a spoon and not so much of a scoop. It's a little thick right now, but I was impressed that the bowl came out as good as it did, considering I never used that burr before. Oh, let's see here. What is this? Got it. Why does it always give me these notices? The moderator controls in this for the mobile app. I do my lives on my phone. I imagine most of us do. But some of the moderator controls are kind of hard to figure out. It's not really intuitive. Hey, Amy Joe. Out hunting with this. Hey, that's cool. That's time well spent. Hey, Daniel Hamlis is in the house. Pronounced right that time, Viking. Amy, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you shouting out my channel. I have probably had half a dozen subscribers in the last couple days mention that they were subscribing because of your shout out. I appreciate it. What it do? I appreciate and need all the help I can get. I'm glad we're back in the house, though. 2 days in the hotel is just not. I hate doing that. Stuff nights getting down in the low 30s, though. Kids and the dog complain. But they got the chimney and stuff all done. Hey, have a good one, Amy. Be safe. I hope he gets a good one. All right, so what are we making out of this little slice of live edge walnut? Kind of the wrong orientation to be a shelf, but I don't know. I can imagine 50 different things. Be nice to clean it up a little bit. Could be a support, something else. Maybe take the two of them and make a little shelf. So, anyway. So, what are the kids up to today? Oh, Daniel, we're great. We're both glad to be out of the hotel. Contractors got done working on the house, and we got to come home this afternoon. So she's as happy as can be. Um, she's got one more day to work at home, and then she's got meetings and stuff. Whatever it is the financial controller does, I'm not sure. Other than she tells me to lay off the credit card once in a while, especially when I go to tool shows. Vinny, you gotta come, man. It's fun. Could have used you today, Daniel. Sixth grade is rough. These kids are running over me. Jesse, I wasn't kidding. When wherever you post your stuff, man, be sure to let us know because we would love to see. Vinny, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Actually, I think what she said the last time was just be careful. Mm. Hey, Daniel, who won the box last night? I'll admit I fell asleep. Brian, sneak in here. One of these days, we got to learn how to use all these controls. Absolutely true, Daniel. But, oh, Brian Fox. Oh, that's cool. I think that one you showed last night, that larger one, that's very, very pretty box. Absolutely, Vinny. Yeah, we're a family. Family's got growing pains and stuff, but seriously, don't carry stuff around. What am I looking for here? So, yeah, that's where she would. Plywood, you may be right. Could be worms. But I swear, it looks like somebody went after it with a Dremel. Ammo. No, Kevin, I'm not going to ask you to leave. Ole. What's Ole up to today? No, I won't ask you to leave, Kevin. People got differences. Hey, Daniel, how's the house building going? Trim and siding. Getting close. Are you guys doing interiors too? I think that's what you mean by custom home. Sorry, that was a dumb question. I know what I can do. See. I showed you all these patterns for these utensils I cut out. They still need a little cleaning up, but got my small spoon, I'll round off the cake knife a little bit because I think it looks, well, jagged, but then I got the large spatula. That way, if I'm doing like like a small one, then you round off the top and an edge so you can clean out your cake batter bowl, or you can leave them long and use them around the grill and whatever. Although, flames, wood may not work out well. And then, where was the? Oh yeah, and then the large. So we're getting there. I haven't been in the shop for a few days. What I miss? All right. You're right, Kevin. What I did here, it was about, no, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch. And I went around, but I had never used the burr on my grinder before and got a little close to the edge, and now I just have to get it cleaned up. Hey, take it easy, Daniel. Have a good one. So, let me, oh yeah, here it is. This is the burr. I got it off of Amazon haul. I mean, it's Chinese. This is not to be considered the poor man's Kutzall because it's certainly nowhere near the quality. But it was $4.99. When I got it, it did not fit. It said 5/8 inches, but its metric size is an M5, and it doesn't fit the 5/8 domestic. And so I sent them a message, and they refunded the price, and then they sent me the adapter, which is 5/8 11 to M14, which I assume is just like a metric number. I don't do a lot with metric stuff, so I really don't know. But I mean, it carves very well. But I was like, there's a learning curve to it, and I'm just, I wasn't really prepared for what that was. Yeah. Ava, you're still with us. But I mean, I would say it's probably 1 1/4, 1 3/8 it. But it does the job, and for me, who I had no idea whether or not if I'd enjoy it or not, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the tool. But for $5, we can find out, and so that's what I did. I don't plan to quit. Like I mentioned before, there's an order for 12 utensils. We can't quit at this point. I can quit the day after they're done, but Not at this point. If not that, there's always that chicken plucker we use. Boy, that thing was awful. It did the job. Uh, I just need a little more control over it. I wasn't, you know, never done it before. And the fella that I was watching do it on YouTube, I don't even remember the name of his channel. He's a Canadian fella, real soft spoken. Enjoy, Kevin. Take it easy, man. Hey, Keith. What are you up to these days? Dinner sounds good. Wonder what we're having. Yeah, I got to go here in a little bit too. I got to help put some stuff away. Hope your day was easier than mine. Sixth graders running over me. Well, it's a good day when the sawdust is settled on the cup. You may hop in the shower. Yeah, I hear that. Hand dig holes and hand mix concrete. Some of these kids could do with some manual labor. The old grizzled fella at our church that he's passed on now. He's a good guy, but man, I tell you what, he was one crusty old dude. And he would ask the kids what they were doing for their summer jobs, and then he'd give them a terrible time if they weren't doing some kind of hard manual labor. That'd be a great idea, Vinny, if I had a drill press. Uh, I think it would be very sketchy if I put it in the little Milescraft drill base dealy. I could see me making a mess with that. Yes, sir. Got a maybe a little more judicious use of the trigger and not like full blast. But I think totally it was operator error because the tool knew the job. All right, getting a text from the missus. All right. All right, I'm gonna go here in a couple minutes so I can help the missus get some things done since we've been out of the house for a couple days. Luckily, I had years of training on how to make a bed. Do laundry, make coffee, you know. Hey, thank you all for stopping by, cuz I mean, if it wasn't for most of you, my channel wouldn't even be going today. Cause I started it 9 years ago and just never went back to it. And then I met all of you, and man, Sawdust Mafia is real. You're a very encouraging group. Good night, Jesse. Good night, Vinny, Keith. Anybody else who's still around? All right, dinner. Yeah, Kevin is gone. Later, Plywood. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, Keith. Like seriously, there are people who just keep showing up to support people like you and me. People trying to grow our channels. Good night, you all. Have a good one.